on, guys? Sean from Triangle of Truth here with a rapid review for this week. Before we get into it, I want to preface this by saying that this comic is in no way, shape, or form for kids. It is very graphic and very bloody. Definitely should be read by mature audiences only. With that said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. My review for you guys this week is on Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. Let me tell you, if you want to talk about a comic that someone tells you about, or many people tell you about, and they hype it up, they tell you it's a great story, this is one of the ones that was like that for me, and it lived up to it and exceeded it. It was such a fun read. I had so much fun just turning to every page wondering what different way he was going to kill various heroes. And the book literally starts right out and jumps into it with, you have the Watcher sitting there giving you a bit of a background, and then he talks about, let's jump right into it with the Fantastic Four, and you get into it and you see him kill Sue and Johnny predominantly. You see Reed dying. Ben's already dead, but the way he kills Johnny and Sue, and it's like, wow, you want to talk about setting a precedence for the rest of this comic. And then they up the ante even more when right after that he goes and kills the Watcher. It's like, holy crap, he just killed a god, basically, a celestial being. So they start the story out with showing you that the X-Men brought Wade into some kind of mental institution, and this doctor had a specialized treatment for him that he thought was going to work. And really what it was is he wanted to turn Deadpool into like a mindless zombie that he could control into building some kind of big super army that could take over the world. Instead, what ends up happening is it unlocks some kind of hidden subconscious within Deadpool that allows him to be the most ruthless, efficient killer you have ever seen. And of course, he does it with the sarcastic humor, the snark remarks, everything that you expect from Deadpool, and it is amazing. But he does it with such precision, and the way it is written and the way that he kills some of the enemies is amazing. For instance, one of my absolute favorites is the Avengers, after he's killed several people, have a meeting to figure out how to deal with the problem. Well, old Wade got slick and stole some PIM particles. And when they all realized they couldn't find Hank after that had been done, they all started to panic a little bit, and boom, here comes Deadpool growing. He was just on the table as some kind of small, microscopic sized thing. And no, I take it back. It was bombs that he had done on the table and blows up the whole room, killing most of them. The exceptions being, of course, Wolverine, who was there, and Thor, because Wolverine obviously healing factor. Thor, because of his where he's from, he has some kind of resistance to explosives. That doesn't stop Deadpool, though. He finds a way and he kills Thor, and it is so awesome. You move along, and he goes into, Wolverine Returns, and he finds a way to actually deal with him and kill him and his kids. They actually show Dakin and X-23, which was really awesome. Another one that was truly spectacular was him killing the X-Men, including Professor Xavier. And in Xavier's case, he tried to read Wade's mind, and in doing so, this basically just put Xavier into a vegetative state. He can no longer function at all. But before he did this, he took control of the X-Men using Xavier telekinetically, and you just watch him use Cyclops, basically kill everybody, and it is so spectacular. The one underlining thing that was kind of cool is they have, of course, Taskmaster trying to find him. He's hired to kill Deadpool, and it's like, alright, So that ends up leading to be the last of the universe that he goes to kill. And of course, it's a rather easy fight, as you figure. And then the whole plot twist of this story comes down. See, throughout the entire thing, you hear what you think is basically Wade's subconscious talking to him the whole time. Well, he jumps through this portal into some kind of zone, like a creation zone. And what they end up doing is they bring him into the real world at Marvel Comics. You see him peeking into the room with the writers that are writing the story, talking about, oh man, we got to make sure that we do this and that. And you kind of see Deadpool turn to everybody and goes, shh, I'll be with you in a second to kill all of you people after I get done with these jokers. And that is literally how they end the book. Just a classic Deadpool break the fourth wall, turns around, goes and does his thing, and bam, end of story. Simply one of the most entertaining books I have read in a while. Put a good smile on my face. Nice way to end a long day. And I cannot recommend this book for obviously mature audiences enough that love just a good horror comic is a good way to describe it. Just gory, bloody, fun. Definitely need to check it out. If I was to tell you like a quintessential story that I think should be read in the Marvel Universe outside of something like Secret Wars or Secret Invasion, this is one of them just because of the entertainment factor. Well, that's all I got for this week, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this story. And until then, I'll catch you next time. Later.